Hi, welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Neela Richardson. Private sector employment topped pre pandemic levels for the first time in August. That's according to the newly relaunched ADP National Employment Report. Now, with unemployment rates still at record lows and many people still sidelined by the throes of the pandemic, the labor market is incredibly tight with many more job vacancies than there are workers interested in filling them. What does that all mean? Higher pay and higher wages and salaries. So we look at all of this in wage growth in our new Pay Insights report, and we find three key findings. The first finding is that pay has grown a lot over the course of the year, but it is starting to stabilize. If you look at workers who stayed in the same job over the last 12 months, they saw a pay increase of 7.6%. Now, we've seen that be in line with other pay increases in previous months this year, but it is way higher, substantially higher than in the early spring of 2021 when the same group saw a pay increase of just 2.1%. The second trend we're watching is where the pay increases are strongest. And we found that it's really, really good for pay to change jobs. So we've seen pay increases across industries that are serving the public, like leisure and hospitality. That was the strongest growth number. Also, retail trade. And for the good side, the biggest, strongest pay increase was in natural resources and mining. But the group of workers that topped all the industry trends are the people who change jobs, regardless of industry. We saw them receive a pay bump over the last year of 16.1%. The final trend that we found in our new Pay Insights report is that the bigger the company, the bigger the bump in pay. Big companies with employees over 500 saw a pay increase to their workers of 8.3%, while smaller companies, those with under 20 workers, only were able to provide a little bit over 5% in terms of pay growth to their workers. Medium companies all top 7%. So the key question for Main Street with all of these findings is, are these pay bumps keeping up with inflation? Well, the reality is for most workers, they're not. Pay is still not keeping up with inflation. What Main Street needs to see is not only pay go up, but inflation come down. Thanks for watching the Main Street Macro. For more information on the week ahead, please go to adpri.org.